When it comes to love, us Brits have a way with words. From cheeky flirting to describing that perfect someone, here is a guide to British slang for love, romance, and relationships. Let's get into it. Hello everybody, you wonderful people, I'm Roy, and today we are diving into the quirky and cheeky world of British slang for all things love and relationships. So if you've ever been on the pull or called somebody fit, then this video is for you. And if you haven't, well, you're about to learn. Number 1, on the pull. When you're out and about looking for romance, we say that you're on the pull. It's kind of a playful way to say that you're looking for somebody for romance, somebody to chat up, or even more. And that other words, chat up, it means an act of talking flirtatiously to somebody. To chat someone up is basically to talk with them in a flirtatious way. Number 2 is fit. In the UK, if somebody's fit, it doesn't necessarily mean that they go to the gym. We also use the word fit to mean attractive. So if you hear somebody say, she's fit, they might not be talking about muscles, they actually might be talking about the fact she looks really attractive. Number 3 is snog. Now, snog can be used as a verb or a noun, and it basically means passionate, kind of full-on kissing. So if you're kissing somebody in the UK in a very passionate way, it means that you are snogging them. It's a fun, cheeky way of describing that kind of passionate kiss. You're holding them and kissing them in a quite sexual way. Number 4 is shag. Again, shag can be used as a verb or a noun. And if after you're snogging somebody, things go a little bit further, you might hear the word shag. It's British slang for, well, let's just say it means more than a kiss. It's basically how babies are made. So if you shag somebody or have a shag, now you know what that means. Number 5 is crumpet. Now this one is a bit old-fashioned. It's a really old school one, crumpet. It's used as a cheeky way of talking about attractive women. And yes, it is normally used to talk about a woman. A woman can be a bit of crumpet. So it's not really used that much anymore, but you might hear it in kind of classic British films, or somebody may use it in a kind of more comedic way. Now, for something a bit more modern, here's number 6. If somebody is peng, it means that they are super attractive. They are incredibly attractive. Now, personally, I wouldn't use peng. I'm probably a bit too old to use that one, but you may hear it used by sort of a younger crowd, and it is most definitely a compliment. Number 7 is to be in bits. Now, when things don't go so well in love, you might end up being in bits. To be in bits basically means that you're really upset, especially after a breakup. So after he split up with his girlfriend, he was in bits. To be in bits. Number 8, well, this one's not very nice. This one is mugged off. Mugged off. Now, if somebody is playing with your feelings or making you look like a fool, you might say that you're getting mugged off. So to mug somebody off basically means to disrespect or treat them badly in a relationship. Hopefully, you've never been mugged off in a relationship. So now we're halfway there. Let me know how many of these you've heard before. Which British slang do you think is the cheekiest? Drop your favourites in the comments below. But now it's time for number 9, and this one is to be mad about somebody. If you've fallen for somebody completely, you could say that you are mad about them. It's a British way of saying that you are crazy in love and you just can't get enough of that person. I am mad about my wife. It's true. Number 10 is head over heels. Now, if you are completely, hopelessly in love, you are head over heels. Now, if it's when somebody sweeps you off your feet and you just can't stop thinking about them, you are head over heels in love. Number 11 is a bit more innocent, and that is puppy love. We use the phrase puppy love to describe young or innocent love, especially when somebody's in their first relationship and everything feels so intense and exciting. It is a very innocent way of talking about love, puppy love. Number 12 is ghosted. Now, if someone you're dating suddenly just disappears from your life without a word, then sadly, you've been ghosted. Now, it's a harsh reality in modern dating, especially with mobile phones and things like this, but at least we've got a word for it. So if somebody ghosts you, it means that they stop talking to you and there is zero contact, and probably often there's just no reason why. It's just stopping talking with that person. Number 13 is fancy. When you meet somebody and you become sexually attracted to them, you find them very, sexually attractive, you could say that you fancy that person. It's like that you want or desire a person, normally in a sexual way. Number 14 is get your end away. Well, this one relates more to men, and if a man gets his end away, it basically means he has sex with somebody. It's like another way of saying a man has a shag, which was from earlier. And both shag and get your end away, they're both quite crude. They're not very nice expressions. Please don't use them in formal environments. But if you hear a man's talking about getting his end away, now you know what he means. He's talking about having sex. Number 15, Johnny. Johnny is not just a person's name. It can also be used to mean condom. So a Johnny is designed to prevent pregnancies or sexually transmitted diseases from spreading. So a Johnny is a condom. And finally, number 16 is up the duff. So if somebody is up the duff, it's a slang way of saying pregnant. Now, it's a bit crude, so don't use this formally. But if a man gets his end away and doesn't use a Johnny with a woman, well, he might get her up the duff. Up the duff means pregnant, and it is a bit funny as well, I suppose. So those are some of the best British slang words for love, relationships, and even sex. Let me know which one your favourite is. Let me know in the comments below. And if you love this video, please do hit subscribe for more British slang breakdowns and share it with your friends, your mates who need a little bit of help with British love lingo. Cheers, guys, and I will see you in the next lesson.